Hey folks, and welcome to a Rift of Oblivion final boss guide in all his forms. The first one we'll talk about is the special form. You can spot him by his signature mace and shield, and also that little green icon beneath his health bar. And in this form, we will use the water transformation. Make sure you have a nice damage weapon on you. Sadly, you cannot stun or knock him back, so your second skill is pretty much useless, but be sure to dispel the debuff he puts onto you. Wait for him to cast the Wave of Oblivion and move behind him to avoid the blast. Taking that blast head on could easily one-shot you or deplete your HP down to 5%. So try to avoid it at all costs, and that's all there is to it. And now, one of the easiest forms to deal with is the warrior form. You can tell he is a warrior by the massive spear he wields. And also, he will have a reddish icon with a silhouette of a spear. And when he is in this form, we will use the wind transformation. Also, try to use a weapon with high attack speed and 10, 11 to 20% damage godstone, preferably illusion ones. The first skill of the wind transformation does increase your attack speed, but with having that extra attack speed weapon makes a huge difference. Bring him to this point and burst him until he spawns his 2 minions. Avoid these minions at all costs, because they will do more damage on you than the boss himself. Once he starts casting, move to the other direction, giving yourself a fair distance between you and the minions, so you can kill them before they even touch you. And that's it. Here we have the assassin form, easy to spot with the dual wield action he has got going on, and the blue icon with the silhouette of a dagger. This is the most easiest form to deal with. Pop your earth transformation, stay 0 meters, and do your thing. Just avoid his outer AoE skills and you're good to go. And now we save the hard for last. Not really hard if you know what you're doing on this one. The magical form is the most sinister looking one out of all the 4. To spot him, he has 2 fireballs emanating from his hands and the little pink icon beneath his health bar. And in this form we will use the fire transformation. Some of my friends new to Rift of Oblivion die on this boss and on the warrior form, but this one especially is the noob killer. He does more damage than the other forms. One thing you always need to keep an eye out for is when he spawns his 4 adds. He will pull you towards him and summon 4 adds. One of these mobs will start casting a skill that damages you tremendously. So you need to get to him before he gets to you. But funny enough here, the mob itself was right next to me while I was busy searching for him. After the mobs, he will then cast a skill called Pull. Once he does this, remove your fire transformation and get back on it immediately to fully heal your HP and MP. After that, repeat.